What is up, guys? Dashing here for Community Universe Mode episode 673 and edition number 8 of Crossfire. We are in the midst of Go Home Week, as next week going to be the Supremacy exclusive pay-per-view, Cause and Effect, bringing you not only a massive triple threat tag team main event, but also the 7th annual King of the Ring tournament in its entirety. But for the boys and gals of Crossfire, things kick off here tonight as we get the in-ring return of Janet Tour, guys, who immediately is being taken down by a fiery Haley Jones, and understandably so. We all saw what happened on the last episode of Crossfire after Haley Jones' best friend and tag team partner Ashley Rain overcame Rose Bowl champ one-on-one in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Janet Tour reappeared for the first time in over 6 months, revealing herself to be the one behind the attack on Ashley Rain a couple of months ago. Everyone thought it was Rose Bowl champ. Turns out it was Tour all along. And Tour finishing what she started with a just honestly sickening attack. One of the most brutal displays I have seen in my days of calling CMV action. And well, Haley Jones here obviously trying to get some payback for her friend who has been put on the shelf for who knows how long. But indeed, the last time we saw Janet Tour was at Departure 2 last season when she defeated Akira in the Lion's Den match. And you guys didn't see what Janet Tour was capable of last season or even last week. Well, I think we're going to get a very clear display here tonight to open things up on Crossfire episode 8, but she's not going up against some lackey. Haley Jones continuously throwing Tour into the steel steps. You can see the passion that Haley is bringing to this match, already to the count of 8 by our official. Into the steel steps, back and forth they go. Hell of a way to get things started, wasting absolutely no time. And I didn't think this one was going to open up exactly with a collar and elbow tie-up and a feeling out process. That's not what Janet Tour is about anyway, on any given night. Straight rugged offense like that right hook to the jaw, but a count of 15, guys, and Janet Tour with a power bomb into the barricade. Haley Jones now at the mercy of Tour, and well, you don't know Janet if you think she's going to be showing any type of mercy. Breaking the count. Seems as though Tour not wanting to give Haley Jones an easy out. The count now resetting. Haley Jones letting it be known that she's not going to be pushed over here against Janet. Murmurs all week that Jones doesn't stand a chance. But even though Tour let it be known to the world that she is still as vicious as ever last week with that beatdown on Ashley Rain, she hasn't had a match, a proper match, in over 6 months. But after that single knee backbreaker, this one might be over. Nearly is. Doesn't seem to be any type of ring rust, if I do say so myself. Haley Jones face down on the canvas. Gotta find a way to turn things around and quickly, because Janet Tour, once she sinks her teeth in. Oh, but the spear by Haley Jones coming out of nowhere just might be her saving grace. 1, 2, and nearly pulls off the upset. Haley Jones, used to being the underdog in any given match of hers, goes for that high knee, looking to finish off Tour definitively. But those reflexes of the cleaner allowing her to try and steal one here. Another close count. Haley Jones already back to her feet. Over the knee. Ooh, and speaking of knees, how did that taste? Janet Tor looking worse for wear and thriving off the energy given to her by these fans. Haley Jones mounting quite the comeback into the pin after that beautiful drop kick. One. You see those letters on Haley's attire, HNS, hugging and slugging. She's doing this for Ashley Rain. Rip Tor knee. Down goes Tor again. Haley hooks the leg. 1, 2. But it seems like no matter what she tries in this match, Tor will just not stay down. Haley Jones, no quitter though. Grabbing Tor by the hand. Dragging her away from the ropes. Double boot stop. Maybe a vintage Borton combo. No. Up to one knee. Going off the ropes. Maybe a Hurricane Rana. Tor very well could have chipped the tooth right there. Seeing stars, but still able to battle back with a clothesline, giving herself some breathing room and a kick to the face of Haley Jones. Look how quickly the momentum has shifted back into the favor of Tor. In the corner, goes for a high knee, but hitting that turnbuckle, and this may be the beginning of the end for Haley Jones. Forearm smash blocked by Tor. Into a front headlock, snapmare. And gonna try to work that body, wear Haley Jones down. The longer this match goes, I'd have to say the more it's gonna benefit Haley Jones. And so Tor wants to try and wear her down as much as possible. Get rid of all that excess energy before attempting to finish Haley Jones off for good. Another pin attempt. Jones wanting to end this one sooner rather than later, and she very well may. Getting off that knee to the face. 1, 2. But the big dog Kawhi, face in her hands, looking around like she can't believe it, but believe it, she better. This match is still on. And it looks like that may have just pissed Tor off. Not again. That swinging single knee backbreaker. What a way to get things started here on Crossfire Episode 8. The return of Janet Tor. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to do it. A valiant effort, as per the usual, from Haley Jones. But Janet Tor, hang on a minute. Haley Jones offering a hand? What? Hang on a second. Now why the hell would Haley Jones do that? Wait. There's something fishy going on. That doesn't make any sense. What did we just see? Well, I don't know what in the hell would possess Haley Jones to shake hands with the enemy. I mean, it was a great match, very back and forth, so there's the idea of sportsmanship, but there's no way. After what Janet Tor did to Ashley Rain, there's something else going on here, guys, but for now, we got to put that on the back burner. The show goes on. A huge night of action still to come. Our main event, champion versus champion. Chris Diamond, the United States champion, in action for the first time since winning the title at Emergence, taking on the global champion Ace Reeves, who is set to make his first title defense in just a few weeks at the next Crossfire exclusive pay-per-view, Exodus, against the big dog Pierre Thompson. Match made official by General Manager Ken Donahue after Pierre Thompson issued the challenge and Ace Reeves accepted. We saw Pierre Thompson costing Ace Reeves his match last week against the debuting Lance Romance. Will the big dog play a factor in tonight's main event? As right now we see Achtung and Jay Mamba one-on-one. Both these superstars have made their intentions clear for a shot at the Zero-G Championship held by Ozone. And whoever wins this certainly will push their name forward in the rankings. Mamba's been very vocal for over a month now about wanting that shot, but you don't always get what you want. You gotta prove you deserve it, and Mamba is looking to do just that right now. Nice DDT from that kneeling position, and to clip Achtung, and maybe this one gonna end nice and early, but Achtung coming off of his failed attempt to capture the Rising Star Championship at Emergence. Had a great match with Jarek Lawson. Speaking of which, Lawson in action later on tonight, one-on-one with Joseph Santos. Will the undefeated streak finally be broken? Dropkick by Mamba, very impressed with himself. That was a textbook execution of the dropkick, so. Bicycle super kick, Achtung closing in for a standing shooting star press. Plenty more women's action still to come tonight, guys. Also, Rosebow Champ going to be going one-on-one with Yuki Ito and the women's champion, Kelsey Hayes. Face-to-face with one of her top contenders, and Danielle Davis, non-title, but Davis could possibly secure herself a future shot should she get that dub. Arm drag by Jay Mamba in the corner now. Black Lightning going for a super kick, able to evade, and the attempted drop kick as well. Another bicycle super kick. Achtung just so fast. And to the top rope he goes. Could be in the drop zone. Not good news for Mamba. Oh, man. That corkscrew moonsault hooks the leg. One. Just a one count. All right. Achtung got that mask on, protecting himself from the Rona out here. Irish whip into the corner. Boot to the side of the head. Oh, misses the clothesline though. Mamba with some quick thinking. Threatens a punch. Goes for a cutter. Gets the Uranagi. We've seen this before from Achtung. Anaconda of Ice. Anaconda of Ice by Achtung. He's got Mamba down. Nowhere to go. Will Mamba tap, or can he find a way to escape? Applying pressure, squeezing. But Mamba, with three well-placed knees to the back of the head, going to set himself free. Irish whip with the quickness. Trying to get back into this one. Got to shake off them cobwebs, though. Into a front headlock, Hurricane Rana. And Achtung rolling out onto the apron where he cannot be pinned or submitted. Smart thinking. Mamba staring him down. Going to give him that clean ring entry, maybe. Face to face they stand, roll through, and a kick right to the side of the head, gonna ring the bell of Jay Mamba. Achtung right back on the attack, going after the arm this time. A tequila sunrise now locked in. And Mamba, you see him reaching out, but the ropes are way, way far away. Gotta get out of that on his own, and he does. Vertical suplex turned into a sit-out power bomb. Shades of the one and only Paul Devine. Mamba again taking just a second to appreciate his handiwork and flex to the hard cam. Collar and elbow tie up. Jay Mamba comes out the better man. Hooks the arms. Could be that chicken wing lung blower. Yes, it is. Black Lightning strikes. 1, 2, 3, and Jay Mamba secures a big dub. On the road to securing that Zero-G Championship match he so desires. Honestly, it was looking like Octung had this one in the bag early on when he cinched in the Anaconda Vice, but Mamba survives, showing his resiliency. And as soon as he gets the opening, planting Octung with that chicken wing gutbuster, the lung blower, I should say. That is all she wrote. Well, guys, before I mentioned the next pay-per-view stop for the Crossfire brand, few weeks' time, Exodus, and we know that that massive main event has already been set up, the Big Dog Pierre Thompson versus Ace Reeves for the CMV Global Championship, but a few other matches have indeed been made official, including the in-ring return of the Game Changer Schmitty. Broke the internet a couple weeks ago when it was announced that he would be returning, but now we have an official date at Exodus. Schmitty will make his in-ring return, going one-on-one with the Milkman, Randy Borton. Borton, of course, who we haven't seen. He's been recuperating after his brutal Hell in a Cell match back at Emergence. But a big opportunity for him, and I cannot wait to see Schmitty back in the ring. That's a blockbuster, first time ever matchup. Schmitty returns at Exodus, one-on-one with Randy Borton. And this is a matchup right here that I'm very much looking forward to as well. The undefeated streak of the Rising Star champion Jarek Lawson going to be tested for sure against Joseph Santos, who in only a couple of seconds knocks him out of the ring, clapping his hands as if the job is already done. And look at who we have at ringside, guys. In the corner of Jarek Lawson, Ruki Masaru, and in the corner of Joseph Santos, of course, Rami Young. It was last week that Ruki made her Crossfire debut, defeating Rami Young after Jarek Lawson earlier in the night had been talking a lot of trash to Joseph Santos following his failure to capture the United States Championship on 2 occasions. Lawson bragging about his unbeaten streak and how he was able to capture the Rising Star title. Lawson did play a key role in Ruki's victory over Rami last week. Santos looking to shut the Cowboy up here tonight. Despite going to the outside, tries for a dropkick, and it was a fiery start to the season by Joseph Santos. He had his own unbeaten streak that was ended by Robert Cross in that steel cage match last month. And then, of course, inside the Hell in a Cell at Emergence, Santos again unable to capture the United States title. Chris Diamond, the new champion, in action in our main event later against Ace Reeves, champ versus champ. But now Santos got to pick himself up, dust himself off, put on that upside-down frown like Rami told him to, and start over again. Oh, Jarek Lawson rubbing his face off the top rope. Some serious burn. Oh, look at the moves there of Lawson. Showing us he's more than just a pretty face. Is he going to go for that cannonball senton again? Not just once, but twice. Jarek Lawson, dare I say, taking Santos to school in the opening moments of this match. And never count out Santos, the former NGW Tag Team Champion, who overcame so much to make it back into the squared circle. His entire life changing drastically, but some say, including myself, for the better. Not only is he in a better mental state, but physically as well. He's just got to find a way to get back on track, and that could start by ending Lawson's winning streak and perhaps beating the current Rising Star champion, earning a future title shot in the process. To the outside, Santos going to lure Lawson into the ring we go, though. Lawson wants none of it, and Rookie playing the part of cheerleader right now, trying to get these fans on the side of the Cowboy. I think that's easier said than done. Oh, hang on a minute. Wait! Gonna try to... Oh, nice counter by Santos. Reeled him in with that clothesline as Lawson was going for that sweeping Russian leg sweep modification. High angle drop kick. Not a whole lot of guys that can do it better on the Crossfire roster. You see the height he got on that? The pinpoint accuracy. Another one. Trying to show off. Lawson says, I don't think so. Trying to combat Santos. He's taking him by the hand off the top rope. Yes, indeed. Joseph Santos with some incredible athleticism and a bow, well deserved. These fans on their feet giving him a round of applause. Forearm smash, not going to win him the match though. European uppercut staggering Santos further. Drop kick of his own. Bit of tit for tat. Bit of anything you can do, I can do better. Double axe handle to the upper back. Stomp to the same area. One more, why not? Dragged by arm and by leg. Lawson has got to watch out for this right here. The upside down frown. Knee to the temple. 1, 2. And I thought for sure the unbeaten streak was going to come to an end right here tonight on Crossfire Episode 8. 2.999. Santos not giving up though. He's got Lawson in a bad way from the high red district. Corkscrew moonsault on the money. But still he isn't finished. What's he thinking now? Hopefully he doesn't take too long. Come on, Santos, you know better than this. Can't give Lawson that opportunity to recuperate, get back to his feet. But maybe trying to line Lawson up, sucker him in. Or maybe his last couple of failures getting to him. Santos wondering if he has what it takes to win a big match like this after failing twice to capture the United States title. Maybe Lawson's words really got to him there. Nasty combination in the corner. And a 619. The Tiger feint kick. Double boots to the face. Santos with a short range forearm smash as Lawson's coming back through the ropes. Forearm smash. Santos cracked open and now beginning to bleed from a cut. Can barely stand. Standing drop kick, and Lawson has seen enough. Looking to be on his real cowboy-ish with the spirit bomb. 1, 2, but Santos. Lawson beside himself, shocked at Santos kicking out. I don't think that anybody has yet kicked out, and now Santos, the $1 million move, hooks the leg. 1, 2, no! Santos has hit the upside down frown, the $1 million move, and in frustration striking the canvas. What a match this has turned out to be. This is must win for Joseph Santos to get himself back to his winning ways as he shakes off all those bad vibes. Lawson rolling to the outside. He knows he can't lose out there, but watch out for Rama Young. She's got a bone to pick with the Cowboy. He doesn't want none of that. The Misfit doesn't play around. But Santos caught him. He's coming back into the ring. With that dragon suplex. Goes for an Irish whip counter. Into the corner. Reversed. Lawson. Irish whip to the opposite side of the ring. Cautious as he approaches. European uppercut. And again. And it might be a party. There ain't no party. Look at uppercut party. You know why? Because the uppercut party don't stop. And another one. And another one. And here goes Lawson for yet another picture perfect drop kick. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Jarek Lawson jaw drop, dumbfounded. Open palm to the chest. That's going to light Lawson up on the 4th of July. Taking a hold of the head, monkey flip. Nearly sending Lawson out of the ring. Clutching at his ribs, Santos. Laser focus. Lawson unwilling to give up his streak, goes for the sweeping Russian leg sweep again. Santos has got an answer for it, and again, utilizing the opening presented to him, the upside down frown a second time. 1, 2. You have got to be kidding me. Joseph Santos' frustration, understandable. He cannot find a way. He's tried everything. Everything that he brings to the table, including the kitchen sink and Lawson. What is this now? Kind of like an inverted surfboard stretch almost. Working out those arms. 1, 2. Santos shoots up. There's no time to lay around. The only thing keeping both these guys going at this point has got to be their sheer will for different reasons to win this match. Lawson to remain unbeaten. Santos to prove he can win a big match. Bending the rules a bit there as he drives his shin into Santos' throat. Irish whip back into the corner. This time, full steam ahead. Again, gonna go for that tiger feint kick right over Rama Young's head. Might have woken Santos up though. Had the reverse effect that Lawson was looking for. Snap German suplex. Look at how slow Santos is to get to his feet. Drained at this point. Hurricane Rana. Big move after big move. Santos starting to string this one together. Russian leg sweep, baby. Old school. Lawson looks to be completely out of it right now. Santos just having his way with him. Crossing the arms. Straight jacket. Hangman's neck breaker. Did you see the way Lawson's body bent as his neck cracked off the shoulder of Santos? But wait a minute! Out of nowhere, a second spirit bomb. And just like that, 1, 2, 3. Lawson is still undefeated. What a match, I'll be honest. I didn't doubt these two had it in them, but I wasn't expecting such a banger. They left it all in that ring, and Santos, if you ask me, has not going to be ashamed of, but that cowboy-ish still riding high. Jarrett Lawson remains undefeated. But that was, without a shadow of a doubt, his toughest match to date. And it was just that one minor slip-up by Santos that gave Lawson a sliver of an opening to hit that second spirit bomb. The question is, though, will Joseph Santos let this loss get to him? Or can he find a way to get out of his own head and push forward? Another match, guys, made official for Crossfire's next pay-per-view event, Exodus, in a few weeks' time. The score will finally be settled between three former world champions who have been beating the utter hell out of each other these last few months. Ryan Kent, Josh Wolf, and Brett Angel will compete in their triple threat match they were supposed to compete in back at Emergence, but, well, we know what Brett Angel ended up doing to Ryan Kent, stopping him from participating, and so we ended up just seeing Josh Wolf versus Brett Angel one-on-one. But the triple threat will go down at Exodus, elimination style, guys, with the added stipulation of the winner receiving a future global championship match. But here tonight, Wolf back in action for the first time since his win over Brett Angel at Emergence, taking on Kevin Silva, guys, who last week got his first win of the season, and what a win it was as he defeated Brett Angel. And it's been a tough go of it for the Portuguese god of wrestling since, I mean, really not even the start of this season, but the last few months of last season. Silva just couldn't seem to get back on his A game. The last ever Alpha World Champion, just continuously struggling. But he was able to find his edge last week against Brett Angel. And now it's time to see if he can use that momentum against Josh Wolf here, who's leaned up against the ropes. Kick to the midsection. Tries to go for a single leg drop kick. Gets a boot to the gut instead. And a stomp on the underside of the thigh. Northern Light suplex by Wolf. Gonna roll through, showing off that upper body strength. A final cut, but smart move by Silva. Rolls to the outside while Saria causes the distraction, allowing Kevin Silva to take a breath. Back in the ring, gonna try to roll up Josh Wolf and steal another victory like he did against Angel last episode. 2 upsets in a row. Crossing the knees. Oh man, and that's gonna feel some type of way. Josh Wolf doesn't want to let Kevin Silva start targeting the limbs like this. Of course, the PGOW, a submission expert, so many different ways. He knows how to contort the body to inflict excruciating pain. Not least of all, that Olympic stretch. Snapmare and a soccer ball kick drops into a lateral press, center of the ring. Wolf out at a count of 1. Looking back at Emergence, man, Wolf not only defeated Brett Angel, but absolutely dominated the Outcast. And an outcome that not a lot of people were expecting. Pushed back, Josh Wolf chipping up and coming right at Kevin Silva. Goes low, taken down. It's been a long, long time since Josh Wolf has even sniffed a world championship opportunity. I believe the last time he had any sort of shot, another Northern Lights suplex final cut combo there, was in the championship scramble last season, homecoming, on the road to Ascendant 7. Of course, before that, he was the Alpha World Champion. Josh Wolf trying to go for some sort of maybe discus clothesline, but look at Silva raining down elbows to the chest, and then like a tombstone pile driver kind of modified into a slam. Reversal by Josh Wolf. Doesn't want to let Silva get the better of him. On the road, that long-awaited #1 contenders match. Snapmare. Head scissors gonna let Silva get off some accurate elbows to the forehead of Josh Wolf. Punch to the pec. Irish whip now, watch out, ref. Coming up from behind in the corner. Wants to get a good look at Silva's face, though. Oh, we've seen this before. From the man, or rather beast, known as Fenrir. The drive-by double boost directed to the temple. And that's going to be Night Kevin Silva. 1, 2, or maybe not. And a chant of it. This is awesome. From these fans in attendance, I mean, anytime you see two former world champions going at it, it's going to be pretty awesome. And just as much as Josh Wolf wants to get back to world championship status, so does Kevin Silva. Finally made it to the mountaintop after years of work last season, becoming the Alpha World Champion, but just as quickly as he made it to the peak, had an unceremonious tumble back down to the bottom, and loss after loss after loss after loss. These last few months have only gotten worse. Saw the light last week, though, and his win over Brett Angel. Will Josh Wolf hastily snuff it out, though, here tonight? Goes low. Kevin Silva blocks. The Portuguese god of wrestling with Saria barking orders at ringside. Giving Wolf a hell of a fight. Forearm smash. Drops down into a lateral press. 1, 2. That's all he's going to get. Wolf stalking his prey, on the hunt, you could say. Psyching Silva out with a knife edge chop, leaving him exposed to a DDT. Referee taking his time getting into the pin here. May have cost Wolf. That could have been a 3. Josh Wolf a bit miffed about it, but... Oh, wait a minute! And this is Kevin Silva's kryptonite, the Hell's Gate, the triangle choke. This is a move he has tapped out to on multiple occasions and does again here tonight. Josh Wolf, that's how smart Wolf is. He did his homework. He knew that Kevin Silva was susceptible to the triangle choke, and that's what he used to put the PGOW down here tonight. Great win for Josh Wolf on the road to Exodus. Wolf's not just a rabid animal. He's a thinking man, too, and that's why he is as dangerous as he is. Josh Wolf is ready to reclaim his former glory, but first he's got to get past Ryan Kent and Brett Angel at Exodus. Something tells me he's ready to do so. Still plenty to get into here tonight, guys, on Crossfire Episode 8. Up next, some more women's action. David versus Goliath, the female edition, if you will, as Rose Beauchamp is slated to take on Yuki Ito with her tag team partner Hikiko Omutsu in her corner. We've still got Lance Romance versus Billy Shaw to come. Women's champion Kelsey Hayes versus Danielle Davis, non-title. And, of course, our huge main event, champ versus champ Chris Diamond versus Ace Reeves. This is definitely going to be an uphill battle, not only figuratively, but literally, for Yuki Ito, who somehow is able to overcome, Rose Beauchamp in the opening collar double tie-up exchange. And Beauchamp not going to let that last long. Go behind and a slam down onto the canvas. Yuki Ito and Hikiko Omutsu these last few weeks finding a partnership. Didn't really work out for them last episode, though, when they went up against the team of Amber Reed and Vanessa Morgan. But Hikiko going to try to give her support, and I think Yuki can use all the support she can possibly muster in this one. For a lot of people, this is a foregone conclusion, and understandably, for a good reason. I mean, the size difference is just... This might be one of the clearest examples of David versus Goliath we've ever had here in CMV. But of what we've seen from Yuki Ito since her debut towards the top of this season, not one to go down easy. Gonna give Rose a fight. And Rose is certainly ready for a fight after taking that loss to Huggin and Sluggin at Emergence, and then last week to Ashley Rain one-on-one. Beauchamp desperate to reassert herself as the queen of the women's division. Oh, nice. Head scissors out of the corner, and that's exactly the kind of offense Yuki's going to need to use in this match to try and put Rose down. She needs to think. Needs to outsmart Beauchamp. But she ain't going to beat her in a test of strength. Ain't going to beat her, I don't think, when it comes to fisticuffs. Got to outmaneuver Beauchamp. Oh, man. Face first. I think I heard a crunch off the knee there. Yuki's nose may need some work done. Rose Beauchamp rarely leaves her feet, but when she does, devastating effect with that drop kick. Up against the ropes, Ito rejected, thrown down onto the canvas. And Beauchamp, we've seen this before, that elevated triangle choke, just trying to squeeze the life out of Yuki Ito, but she fights, and she fights. Breaking Beauchamp's grasping, clotheslining her out of the ring. If this was a Royal Rumble, Ito would be standing tall right now. But is giving herself a chance to measure Rose and think of her next step. Beauchamp coming over here towards Hikiko Omutsu, who hopefully stays out of this one. We're keeping a watchful eye on her friend. Evasion by Yuki. Kicking out the back of the legs. Forearm smash has no effect. Count of 5, and Ito throwing Beauchamp down onto the outside. Hikiko not staying too far away, just in case she needs to get involved should Beauchamp take things too far. Drop kick by Yuki now. Gets sidestepped. Beauchamp wants nothing to do with it. Might be going for that running power slam. And Ito may have not only just saved this match, but her life. Drop kick that time. A height on that one to reach Rose's face. Gets her only a 1 count, and as she turns around, sees Beauchamp barreling down on her. Double axe handle to no effect. Ito trying to take the Amazon in the women's division over to the ropes. Meteora hooks the legs. 1, 2. I thought for sure there was going to be no escape there for Beauchamp. I honestly don't know if Yuki Ito possesses the strength to keep Rose Beauchamp down for a pin. This literally might be academic. I don't know if Yuki can apply enough force to keep Beauchamp's shoulders down for the 3 count. She's going to have to get crafty. Oh, just thrown unceremoniously into the ropes. No care for Yuki's well-being. Clothesline. Ducks the clothesline. Back body drop on the rebound. Yuki will not stay down, but I think this spine buster not going to give her much of a choice. 1, 2. Ito stays in the fight, but for how long? To her feet. Just to get thrown back down with an STO, and now on the shoulders of Beauchamp, running power slam. See ya by 1, 2, 3. Rose Beauchamp back on her game. Give it up to Yuki Ito. A hell of a performance. And Ito, will she accept the rare show of sportsmanship from Beauchamp? She does. Wait, am I still alive right now? I don't think I ever actually ended the stream. I might still be alive. Classic crash, though. For no reason, either. Sorry if I coughed in your ears. I thought it wasn't live. Alright. Fair enough, then. At least this stream will have to be in 2 parts. Alright, the show goes on. After a momentary word from our sponsors, the great developers at 2K. Or rather, Visual Shitfest, whatever it's called. Our tertiary main event, boys. Lance Romance. 1-on-1 with Billy Shaw. And you can't ask for a much bigger debut than in your first night in a new company, defeating a world champion. And that's what Lance Romance did last episode. Pinned Ace Reeves, the global champion, to the canvas 1-2-3. Now, albeit thanks to an interference by Pierre Thompson, but still doesn't take away the fact that Romance immediately put himself on the map. Question is, will we be able to carry that momentum forward? Prove to the many doubters after that match that it was no fluke. No matter if Pierre Thompson got involved or not, he would have been the one standing victorious. Sharing the ring with the Texan Dream, Billy Shaw, here tonight in his second outing. And Shaw, last episode, winning a triple threat match, besting Ryan Moore and Matthew Justice. Shaw letting everybody know that he has not missed a step in his time away from CMV. Great to see him back. Excuse me. Romance wanting to sully his return tour, though, turn him around. Up on that top rope, not a place that Romance wants to be, and I still cannot get over just how jacked this guy is. Romance might be one of the thickest boys I have seen in a while. And there have been quite a few thick boys come to the doors of CMV. Billy Shaw loving this inverted Alabama slam. Second time he's hit it so far in this match, and Romance showing off his smarts to roar to the outside, but Shaw not giving up on him, making the chase. Still to come, guys, Kelsey Hayes, the women's champion in non-title action against one of her top contenders, Danielle Davis. And, of course, our main event, champ versus champ. Chris Diamond taking on Ace Reeves. And how about these combinations from Billy Shaw? Cleaning Romance's clock. And gotta say, so far, this match has been largely controlled by the Texan Dream, giving no room for Romance to breathe. Stand on top of him like a monkey on a cupcake. Like peanut butter on jelly, you can say. That's exactly what Lance has to do. Find some kind of way to separate himself from Shaw for a second. Take a deep breath. Recalculate. I think maybe Lance came into this one, a bit of a chip on his shoulder. But a lot of people patting him on the back this last week for his win over Ace Reeves. Steel Steps getting a lot of love here tonight on Crossfire Episode 8. Back elbow. Looks like it may have connected with the throat. Count of 6 by the referee. Lance Romance going to take this fight back into the ring. Billy Shaw trying to use those ropes to hoist himself up to a vertical base, but walks right into the grasp of Shaw, who plants him with that spinning pile driver and nearly able to take the dub. Like, Romance got such a thick neck. That's probably what saved him there. Because most men, they would not only be down for the 3 count, but down for the rest of the night after a pile driver like that. Gator roll. Romance just shooting to his feet. But Shaw has got an answer for everything that Romance attempts to throw at him. Fujiwara armbar. Romance rolls out of it. Snapmare. Elbow right to the top of the head. Billy Shaw is done playing. Do or die for Romance here. Another pile driver. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Billy Shaw has just defeated Lance Romance. Wow. I gotta say, I was one of those guys patting Romance on the back after his win over Ace Reeves last week. But goddamn, Billy Shaw just rolled up on all of us. 2 spinning pile drivers in a row. Like I said, I think the thickness of Romance's neck is what saved him the first time, but it wasn't gonna come to his aid after the second one. That was game over. That was lights out. And it's Billy Shaw who puts Romance in his place tonight. Romance looks furious. Our co-main event up next, guys. The women's champion, Kelsey Hayes, gonna go one-on-one with Danielle Davis, considered to be a top contender at the moment after making her return to CMV after a few months away a couple of weeks ago, defeating Angelina Hawkins. Name was escaping me for just a second, but I got there. The vintage dashing memory almost getting in my way. But Danielle Davis been having a bone to pick the last couple of weeks with Amber Reed, who, of course, after that return win, rushed the ring and beat Danielle Davis down, soiling her big return. Danielle Davis tried to return the favor last week, but, well, it didn't really go her way. And now it seems like this union between Amber Reed and Vanessa Morgan going to be backing up the boss, the women's champion, Kelsey Hayes, as she prepares to take Double D on in our co-main event. Referee rings that bell, and here we go. Danielle Davis been hounding that women's championship, well, really since her first day here in CMV last season, NGW, and multiple opportunities arose, but, well, Danielle Davis never able to make the most of them, always slipping through her fingers, so close, but yet so far away. Danielle Davis, in her return a couple weeks ago, said there's no more waiting. I'm coming for that women's championship, and this time I'm going to get it. And this is her chance right here to earn a shot. She can put down Kelsey Hayes non-title. There'll be no denying she's the top contender. But with Amber Reed and Vanessa Morgan playing around at ringside, well, it's going to be a tall task for Danielle Davis, who tries to stay focused, and so far, looking good. Kelsey Hayes, this is her first outing since retaining her championship against RVW inside of Hell in a Cell at Emergence. One has to wonder if there's any lasting injuries that Kelsey Hayes is not divulging to the rest of us. If there is, though, I'm sure that they will become apparent as this match goes on. Running Bulldog by Hayes. Tries to go for super kick, caught though by Danielle Davis. Sweeps the leg, standing moonsault, classic Davis there. Goes for the pin even, but doesn't even get a 1 count. I think it might take just a bit more than that to defeat someone the caliber of Kelsey Hayes. Collar double tie up. And of course going after the eyes. Referee, all he saw was the back of Hayes there. Never one to shy away from breaking the rules, should it benefit her. Kicking out the leg. A lot more rugged. What a punch. Danielle Davis took it on the chin like a champ. Off her back, hits that kick to the top of the head, goes for a big boot, maybe gets a high knee. In the middle of the back instead. Go after that leg. Danielle Davis, very athletic, likes to go to the top rope. That maneuver of hers, the Globo, to take out her legs. Oh, immobilize her. The implant buster by Kelsey Hayes. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Kelsey Hayes arguing with the referee, believes that should have been a 3, but Danielle Davis fighting back, forearm smash, rope assisted kick to the side of the head, and an exploder suplex. You see the quickness when she hit that? Lion Salt brings it all together with a nice neat bow, hooks the leg. Kelsey Hayes unable to keep up. Still just gets herself a 1 count. Maybe a snap. Oh, the rear end out of nowhere. 1, 2. And I thought for sure, as did Kelsey Hayes, apparently, that Danielle Davis and her championship aspirations were dashed. When that rear end comes at you, it's usually a blackout. But Danielle Davis grinds her teeth, counters a chokeslam attempt into a complete shot. And these fans undoubtedly on her side and cheering her on. Kelsey Hayes trying to recuperate on the apron, and Danielle Davis, the good sportsman she is, allowing for clean entry into the ring, but then nailing the champ with an enziguri elbow drop to the lower back, hooks the leg. 1. Very adamant is Danielle Davis in this match. Pin attempt after pin attempt after pin attempt. You never know what might do it. Fireman's carry overhead. Kelsey Hayes helped up. Great reflexes by Davis. Caught that. Modified a single knee gut buster. Quickly trying to get Hayes up to a vertical base for a kick of her own. Boss able to counter though, now grabbed by the hair. A second implant buster is not good news for Danielle Davis. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Kelsey Hayes putting down Davis after a valiant effort, but all the factors, Amber Reed and Vanessa Morgan at ringside. Kelsey Hayes, where's she going? Wait a minute. Kelsey Hayes has a sinister look on her face. Danielle Davis is still unconscious in the middle of the ring. What is Kelsey Hayes doing? She's got a steel chair in hand. With the women's champion, this is completely unnecessary. These unprotected chair shots, the referee tries to stop him. He doesn't want to get any. And the win was not enough. Apparently, Kelsey Hayes felt as though a message needed to be sent. Danielle Davis at the mercy of the boss. Now, guys, it's time for our main event of the show. Champion versus champion Chris Diamond taking on Ace Reeves. This is, of course, the first time we're seeing Chris Diamond since he won the United States Championship inside of Hell in a Cell at Emergence from his arch rival, former best friend Robert Cross. And, well, things taken a very dark turn afterwards. If you'll remember, at the pay-per-view, immediately after Diamond made the pin and was crowned champion, the lights in the arena shut off, and when they came back on, all three men had completely disappeared. And we found out that Diamond had kidnapped Robert Cross and brought him to an undisclosed location. We haven't seen Robert Cross since. Chris Diamond, obviously, here tonight in front of our very eyes for this Ace Reeves, but one has to wonder if Robert Cross is still in the custody of Chris Diamond, because nobody's seen him, not even Haley Jones, his significant other. And Chris Diamond certainly showing up for this opportunity, one he cannot miss against the global champion, Ace Reeves, who's got his own score to settle in just a few weeks at Exodus, where he defends his global championship against the big dog, Pierre Thompson. Last week, Thompson made it clear that he's done waiting around when it cost Ace Reeves that match against Lance Romance. Let's just hope that Thompson doesn't try to do the same here tonight, because this is the match I'm very much looking forward to. Snap elbow drop. There's another one. Thinking about going for a third, but then just rakes the eyes. And it's obvious now, you know, for weeks and weeks since Diamond returned, we were all wondering what his mental state really was. And it's apparent now that he's just completely lost it. Chris Diamond, not himself anymore. Just morphed into this vengeful monster. And Ace Reeves going to go off the ropes here, looking for a reality check. And Chris Diamond most certainly needs one. Knee to the side of the head into a Hangman's neck breaker. Now we get a Hurricane Rana. Throws him almost into the ropes. Diamond able to shift himself and roll to the outside on the apron. Oh, not safe there, though. Here comes the gravity manipulator with a DDT down onto the apron. And Diamond, of course, wearing that protective mask. Still, ooh, a Hurricane Rana into the apron that time. The head, obviously, though, a target for Diamond's opponents. You know, it's really hard to go against Chris Diamond, because you can kind of sympathize with, you know, what got him to this current state, everything that Robert Cross did to him, but at this point, it's going too far. He needs to let Robert Cross go, number one, and then he needs to get some serious help. DDT, count of 7 already by our referee. Ace Reeves has got laser focus, trying to put Pierre Thompson in the back of his mind, pick up some momentum on the road to Exodus. Ace Reeves doesn't want to see a repeat of his NGW championship reign, where he spent months skyrocketing to the top, and just as he cashed in 2006, won the NGW championship, he was just pushed right off, fell down to the bottom. It was a really hard fall, but as you can see, Ace Reeves picked himself up, dusted himself off, and worked even harder to get back to that status as world champion, defeating Hayden at Emergence. Back into the ring, saving this one from going to a double count out. Airplane spin by Reeves. Around and around we go, dropping Chris Diamond down rather hard. 1, 2, not even a 2 count. Ace Reeves knows that he doesn't want to get into any sort of trouble ahead of Exodus, risk an injury. The quicker this match goes, the better for him, I should say. Remain at 100%. Off a double boot stop. Diamond tries to go for the pin. Only able to muster a 1-0. But it really is sad to see Diamond, who hits the discus knee. 1, 2. Really is sad to see Diamond go from this young upstart who just exploded onto the scene in CMV a few years ago, winning the Rising Star Championship, winning the tag team titles, Money in the Bank, cashing in to become undisputed world champion. And now here he is His mental state in shambles. He is the United States champion, but does he really even care? Does he really even realize? He just wanted that championship to spite Robert Cross, to hurt Robert Cross. Roll through by Ace Reeves into a double boot stop. And Reeves returning to the safety of the ring. Or maybe not. From the top rope to the outside, an over 10-foot drop, hitting the corkscrew moonsault. And the way he landed, I think his knee might have smacked off the mask of Diamond. It's a good thing Diamond's got that mask, probably absorbed most of the blow. There you see Diamond snapping, arguing with himself. It's as if a piece of himself wants to come out and say, stop this. But the overwhelming side of him seeks only one thing, and that's blood. Count of 8, Diamond maybe has eyes to finish Ace Reeves off. Grabbing him by the back of the neck, walking him over to the corner face first off the top turnbuckle. Super kick to the knee. Wait a minute. Diamond setting up for the break your neck foundation. Crumpling Ace Reeves motionless. 1, 2, but still digging down deep to kick out. And that's what Ace Reeves is all about, man. It doesn't matter if it's an episode of Crossfire, if it's a live event, if it's a pay-per-view, it's the main event of Ascendance. He's going to bring that same level, that A++. Enziguri, though, forcing him into retreat for the moment. Chris Diamond just watches with those cold eyes. Runs at him, but all he gets is a spinning back fist, clotheslined out of the ring. Ace Reeves calculating. You can see those cogs turning. Suicide dive as he just pushes Diamond into the barricade. And the fans giving him a "This is awesome" chant for it. Indeed it was. Indeed this match is. Been great so far. It's obvious that Diamond can still go at that expert level. Turns him around. Oh man, Tiger suplex. Both men now down. Chris Diamond starting to stir, man. Ace Reeves might be out of it definitively. It all looks like he's starting to push through as well. Diamond to his feet first. Just pushing Ace Reeves back down onto the floor. No, don't do this. Single on, no, DDT and the smack of Ace's head off that mat. Echoing throughout the arena here. That's what I'm talking about, man. I know Ace wants to give these fans a show, wants to make sure that they get their money's worth, but you got this match against Peter Thompson in just a few weeks. You can't be taking shots like that. I think Ace Reeves now realizing he needs to end this match. Elbow drop, but misses. He took too long. Both men charge each other. Sunset flip powerbomb by Ace, though. Shades of Dante Tatum. A man he knows very well. To the top again. And I think the corkscrew. Oh no! What? What was that? Ace went for a Phoenix splash. And Diamond kind of like teleported to his feet. DDT up the apron again. That's the second time Ace has hit that in this match. Hurricane Rana, right hands Ace Reeves. As much as he tries to keep his emotions at bay, he's only human. You know, he's still riding the high of defeating Hayden and becoming champion. Still angry about Peter Thompson ruining the biggest moment in his life and career by attacking him afterwards. Still pissed off about Pierre Thompson costing him the match last week, his first night as champion against Lance Romance. And feeling the fire as he puts down Chris Diamond with the top rope DDT. Doesn't get him the 3 count, but Ace Reeves not losing sight of the goal. Perfect positioning. The corkscrew moonsault, baby. 1, 2. Okay. Chris Diamond brought it, but Ace Reeves brought even more, I think. He can go for another one. Yes, he is, the same way he behaved 2 in a row. 1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me? Diamond just kicked out of consecutive corkscrew moonsaults. Ace is gotta be left wondering what's next. You saw he tried to rally the fans. Another break-your-neck foundation. The script has been torn in half, lit on fire, and the ashes were thrown out the window. Ace Reeves just got right back up after a break-your-neck foundation, now tripped into a modified crossface. The ropes are right there, but I don't know if Ace Reeves realizes it. It may have just been instinctual that he got up after getting hit with the break-your-neck foundation, but the effects are clearly there. Ace able to get off a shot under the mask. Diamond now bleeding as well. Standing moonsault by the United States champion. Chip up by Ace Reeves. I have no idea how he's got enough left in the tank. Resorting to some rather unorthodox offense to deal with Diamond, a Windsor knot and an old kick up the bum. In the corner again. Slap to the chest. Flying high. Drop kick turning Diamond inside out. Shoots the half, does the global champion. Hoping it'll be enough, but will it? 1, 2, 3, it will. Ace Reeves, after a hell of a match, able to finally put down Diamond. United States champion, his bone to pick is with Robert Cross. He can recognize a great match. And maybe there's that side of Chris Diamond, the real Chris Diamond, shining through. One thing's for sure, it's Pierre Thompson who better be ready for Ace Reeves.